What's up, everybody? Hope you're having an amazing day. We are back with Dave Black live at the BRITs 2020. I gotta be honest with you guys. I have heard this song. I have seen this live performance about the time when it came out, long before I had this channel. But, you know, I remember it being so good, and I still wanted to listen to it while reacting and see if I catch something more and also give my thoughts because he was speaking in this one. He was speaking. So I wanted to be upfront. This is not my first time hearing this, but I did want to revisit it and put it on his channel because it deserves the respect, man.
Look, black is beautiful, black is excellent. Black is pain, black is joy, black is evident. Working twice as hard as the people you know you're better than, because you need to do double what they do so you can level them.
Man is speaking. Look, I cannot speak for black people or any other human being for that matter, but I do know what it is to grow up as a minority. I was in school, maybe one or two or three people of color back in the day. Now it's much more, but it's not easy. And I speak fluent Dutch, and you get those backhanded compliments when you talk to some people. Say, "Hey, you speak Dutch very well." Yeah, I was born here, man. I was born here. Or when you call somebody to for a job application and they hear you and there's "come on in," and then you come and they see you, and then something changes. I could see it in their eyes. So yeah, you do have to work twice as hard. And that's just how it is, man. And people can deny it, but you have to live it, to know it, and experience it. So we have that in common.
Twice as hard as the people you know you're better than, because you need to do double what they do so you can level them. Black is so much deeper than just African American. Our heritage been said, you never got to experiment.
So much deeper than African American. We tend to focus on one part, but it's so much bigger. And hey, all humans come from there, so that's why I wanted to react to this, because man, it's a masterpiece. And the performance, look at the piano, he's playing, he's doing this all live. Come on.
So much deeper than just African American. Our heritage been severed. You never got to experiment with family trees. They teach you about famine and greed. Show you pictures of our family on their knees. Tell us.
So, we can't experiment with family trees because it's been severed. Our roots have been severed. We don't know where we come from. Famine and greed. And you see pictures of our fam on their knees.
Family trees, cause they teach you about famine and greed. Show you pictures of our family on their knees. Tell us we used to be barbaric, we had actual queens. Black is watching child soldiers getting killed by the children feeling sick.
Damn. Tough, man.
Barrack, we had actual queens. Black is watching child soldiers getting killed by the children feeling sick so quick. This could have happened to me. Mommy watching, telling stories about your dad and your niece. Listen, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Kid dies, the blacker the killer, the sweeter the news. And if he's white, you give him a chance, he's ill and confused. If he's black, he's probably armed, you see him and shoot.
Man, I've heard some hip-hop in my day, but that are some of the hardest bars I've ever heard. And it's not even really something to break down like in metaphors or similes or something. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. The blacker the killer, the sweeter the news. He's white. If he's white, he's ill and confused. If he's black, you see him and shoot. Just think about that. And I know there's exceptions to every rule. I don't want to be too general and say, no, of course not. There's nuance to everything. But there's definitely a lot of truth to what this man just said.
fight, you give him a chance, he's ill and confused. If he's black, he's probably armed, you see him and shoot. Look, black is growing up around the barbershop. Mommy saying stay away from trouble, you're in yard a lot. Studying for ages, appreciating the chance you got. Cause black is in your blood and you ain't even got the heart to stop. Black is stepping in for your brothers because your father's gone. Standing by your children.
Come on, listen. I've said this in many videos, man. People, especially young boys, we need our fathers. Either for an example, how to be a man or not, how not to be a man. If you have the ill luck and have an a-hole father, you know, that happens. And I'm sorry if you're one of those. But at least it gives you something to, you know, we do need that. We do need that. Not the bad father. I mean, we need a father. But if he's gone, we have no model to follow or to learn from their mistakes. That's important, man.
Chance you got cause black is in your blood and you ain't even got the heart to stop. Black is stepping in for your brothers because your father's gone. Standing by your children when you haven't proven karma wrong. Black is doing all of the above, then going corner shop. Trying to help a lady cross the road to have her walking off.
That is something I can relate to as well. Sometimes you do want to say hi to people on the street or help them, and you see something in their eyes, like, or they're scared, or, you know, they voting for the other side. I don't know. But you see, like, okay, they don't want me to help them. And that's tough sometimes, man. Especially, you know, I've said this before. I don't know if I said this on a video, but you don't really feel at home here. And then when you go to the country where your family's from, you don't feel at home over there either. It's tough. It's tough. But I've made my peace with it. I'm just who I am. And I don't care what anybody thinks or how they perceive me. I can't change their mind anyway.
Doing all of the above, then going corner shop. Trying to help a lady cross the road to have her walking off. Black is growing up around your family and making it. Being forced to leave the place you love because there's hate in it.
Being forced to leave the place you love because there's hate in it. People don't understand how hard that is. People always say, oh, they're coming here for a good life. And that's fine. That's a great argument. I understand that. I understand. But leaving the place you love because there's hate is also very hard, if not harder.
Growing up around your family and making it. Being forced to leave the place you love because there's hate in it. People say you're faking it. Never stay for changing it. But black is being jealous. You'd be dead if you had stayed in it. Black is struggling to find your history and tracing it. You don't know.
Yeah, man. Facts. He said it, you know. He's speaking the truth. And it's standing there in the piano. Love how he's, you know, he's a black man in a white suit and he's a white man in a black suit. It's such a cool contrast. Very creative, and the piano. But it takes guts, man, to do this live at the Brit Award. It takes guts to make a song like this. It shouldn't. It's just talking truth. But nowadays, you know, I respect them. That's why I wanted to do this video. You know, it's such a important, impactful performance.
You'd be dead if you had stayed in it. Black is struggling to find your history and tracing it. You don't know the truth about your race because they're erasing it. Black has got a really...
You don't know the truth about your race because they erasing it. That's
history and tracing it. You don't know the truth about your race because they're erasing it. Black has got a really sour flavor. Here's a taste of it, but black is all I know. There ain't a thing that I would change in it.
Yeah, you know, even with the struggles, man. And you ask anybody who's been through pain, most of the time, if they came out stronger at the end, and you ask them, would you change anything? 99% of the people would say no. Because the pain, the struggle is that it made you, right? Made you into the person you are today.
Really sour flavor, here's a taste of it, but black is all I know. There ain't a thing that I would change in it. Look, black isn't a single color, man, there's shades to it. Her hair's straight and thick, but mine's got waves in it. Black is not divisive, they've been lying and I'm hating it. Black has never been a competition, we're all making it. Black...
Oh, man, dang. so good.
If they've been lying and I'm hating it. Black has never been a competition, we're all making it. Black is deadly. Black is when you're freezing in your home and you can't get sleep, but never feeling empty because you got 20 cousins in your country living stress-free, walking for their water daughter wrapped inside a bed sheet.
It's true, man. You know, I got family in Pakistan still, and you know, I come from a poor village where there was no electricity, no water, and here, but you know, we have privilege, but we still struggled. You know, we didn't have much growing up. In this modern society, there's a different standard, and it's hard to live that way. And then there's somebody or family in an even poorer country, and they think you're having a rich life over here, and they are actually more happy because they have less and less stress, and we are bogged down by material possessions or the lack thereof because we see it from other people, and we're constantly comparing ourselves to our neighbors, to our family and friends, to the Instagram pictures nowadays. It's even worse than I was growing up. Yo.
You got 20 cousins in your country living stress-free, walking for their water daughter wrapped inside a bed sheet. Black is distant, it's representing countries that never even existed while your grandmother was living. Black is my Ghanaian brother reading.
The countries didn't even exist back in the day, back when my grandma was living there. It was a different country. Now, because of political reasons, there's some new borders and lines, imaginary lines and whatever. Now it's a different name.
Trees that never even existed while your grandmother was living. Black is my Ghanaian brother reading into scriptures, doing research on his lineage, finding out that he's Egyptian. Black is people naming your countries and what they trade most. Coast of Ivory, Gold Coast, and the Grain Coast, but most.
What did I just say? I forgot this part. What did I just say? And I was even doubting myself to say it, you know, because I said it takes guts to do this, man. I don't know if I have that same heart like Dave does, but man, this song is powerful. And you see what he said right there, man. Gold Coast, Ivory. Just think about that for a second.
Naming your countries and what they trade most. Coast of Ivory, Gold Coast, and the Grain Coast. But most importantly, to show how deep all of this pain goes. West Africa, Benin, they call it Slave Coast. Black is so confusing, cause the culture, they're in love with it. Take our features when they want and have their fun with it. Never seem to help with all the things we know will come with it. Loud in our laughter, silent in our suffering. Black is being strong inside the face of the feet.
Loud in our laughter. Oh man, that line! I forgot some of these lines. Loud in our laughter, silence in our, or silent in our suffering. And I'm a little bit the same way. I used to be anyway. Now I talk a lot, as you already noticed. But yeah, man, you can laugh, and everybody can see it. But when you're suffering, you turn inward. And you know, and I've known among the Black community, therapy is not really, a thing. It's getting there. But, you know, talking about feelings, that was also in my family. You don't talk about feelings, guys. You got to keep that inside. Bottle it up.
Loud in our laughter, silent in our suffering. Black is being strong inside the face of the feet. Poverty made me a beast. I battled the law in the streets. Were you struggling? Your struggle ain't a struggle like me. Well, how could it be when your people gave us the odds that we beat? I mean, bloody hell. What about our brothers that are stuck in jail that couldn't bust the bell? They held a burden, got to live with it. Black is being guilty until proven that you're innocent. Black is saying free.
I didn't even know at the first time I heard this performance years ago that his own brother was in prison, or maybe two brothers. I forget. I still haven't really, read all about it, only from the things that I've read in the comments. I should really. That's what I usually do when I meet a new artist or find a new artist. But I haven't yet. Just I want to be fresh going into these, man. So that line hits even harder now.
Black is being guilty until proven that you're innocent. Black is saying free all of my people stuck inside of prison cells. Think it's funny we ain't got nothing to say to them. Unconditional love is strange to them, it's amazing. Black has really got the sweetest flavor, here's a taste of it. But black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it. It is racist, whether or not it feels racist.
And if I recall correctly, this last part he added for something that happened, but I forgot. He added this part. Let me know if you
All
know.
I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it. It is racist, whether or not it feels racist. The truth is, our prime minister's a real racist. They say you should be grateful we're the least racist.
Was that when Boris Johnson was prime minister? It's 2020. I forget who was the prime minister back then. Like I said, guts. This was probably controversial, right?
The truth is, our prime minister's a real racist. They say you should be grateful we're the least racist. I say the least racist is still racist.
Oh!
And if somebody hasn't said it, equality's a right, it doesn't deserve credit. Now, if you don't want to get it, then you're never gonna get how the news treats Kate versus how they treated Meghan. Rest in peace, Jack Merritt, you're my brother in arms. There's tears in our eyes and love in our hearts. We never had the same background, culture, color or past, but you devoted your life to giving others a chance. And for
There's somebody who passed away, but I don't know who. I knew something was why this was added, but I'm not too sure about the specifics.
culture, color or past, but you devoted your life to giving others a chance. And for that, I'm so taken aback, because he gave us all a voice. I have to say it for Jack. As a young black
Jack.
man that's seen paper and crack, giving tougher sentences, it's just paper and cracks. All he would want is unity, funding for communities, equal opportunities, people under scrutiny, no more immunity, way less hatred, more conservation, less deforestation. We want rehabilitation. Now that would be amazing, but Grenfell victims still need accommodation, and we still need support for the Windrush generation, reparations for the time our people spent on plantations.
Jeez. Walk off, man. Like a boss. Shoot, that's powerful, man. And seeing it again was amazing, and I just wanted to add my 2 cents for whatever it is worth. It's just too good of a song, too good of a performance, too important. And yeah, I'm glad that I did this. And I hope you stayed till the end of the video. It's a good one, man. Dave, respect. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.